Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Entertainment with Buford and Francis. Today I'll be cosplaying as Francis from the Fairly Odd Parents. I'll be telling the story of the Aristocats. Enjoy the video. The year is 1910. On an autumn day in Paris, a mother cat named Duchess and her three kittens, Marie, Berlioz, and Toulouse, live in the mansion of retired opera singer Madame Adelaide Bonnefamille, along with her butler, Edgar. She early on settles her will with her lawyer George Harcourt, an aged, eccentric old friend of hers, stating that she wishes the faithful Edgar to look after her beloved cats until they die. Only then, when he inherits the fortune himself, Edgar hears this from his own room and believes he will be dead before he inherits Madame Adelaide's fortune, and so plots to remove the cats from a position of inheritance, clearly not thinking about how he would be essentially in control of the fortune despite having to take good care of them. Edgar sedates the cats by putting an entire bottle of sleeping pills into their food and then heads out into the French countryside to dispose of them. However, two hound dogs named Napoleon and Lafayette attack him. After the conflict, Edgar escapes, leaving behind his umbrella, hat, the cat's bed basket, and the sidecar of his motorcycle in the process. The cats are left alone and afraid in the countryside, while Madame Adelaide, Roquefort the mouse, and Frou-Frou the horse discover their absence. In the morning, Duchess meets an alley cat named Thomas O'Malley, who offers to guide her and the kittens to Paris. They have a struggle returning to the city, briefly hitchhiking on the back of a milk cart before unfortunately chased off by the driver. Marie subsequently falls into a river after a train roars down the tracks and is saved by O'Malley. They then meet a pair of British white geese, Abigail and Amelia Gabble, who are traveling to Paris. The group heads off, leaving the countryside, marching like geese until they reach Paris and come across the girls' drunken Uncle Waldo. Abigail and Amelia then depart to take Waldo home. Traveling across the rooftops of the city, the cats meet Scat Cat and his band, close friends to O'Malley, who perform the song Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. After the band has departed and the kittens lie in bed, O'Malley and Duchess spend the evening in a nearby rooftop and talk, while the kittens listen at a windowsill. The subject of their conversation is the question of whether Duchess can stay and be with Thomas. Reluctantly, Duchess sadly turns him down, largely out of loyalty to Madame Adelaide, pointing out that Madame really does love her and her kittens. Some cuts to Madame Adelaide show that she truly is very unhappy with her cats and feeling much alone. The listening kittens are disappointed, although they too wish to go home, but are very sad that they've got to say goodbye to Thomas. Even Berlioz goes as far as to say they almost had a father. Edgar, meanwhile, retrieves his sidecar, umbrella, and hat from Napoleon and Lafayette with some difficulty. The cats make it back to the mansion, after which O'Malley departs sadly after he and Duchess have a heartfelt farewell moment. Edgar sees Duchess and kittens coming and suddenly captures them, places them in a sack, and briefly hides them in the oven. The cats tell Roquefort to pursue O'Malley and get help. He does so, at which point O'Malley races back to the mansion, ordering Roquefort to find Scat Cat and his gang. Edgar places the cats in a trunk, which he plans to send to Timbuktu, Africa, so they can never come back. O'Malley, Scat Cat and his gang, and Frou-Frou all fight Edgar, while Roquefort frees Duchess and kittens. Edgar is tipped into the trunk, locked inside, and sent to Timbuktu himself. Madame Adelaide's will is rewritten to exclude Edgar and include O'Malley. She starts a charity foundation proving a home for all of Paris' stray cats, to which most of the major characters come. The grand opening thereof features Scat Cat's band, who perform a reprise of Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. Napoleon and Lafayette join the party, but realize it sounds like the end.